it completely changed. Like a lot of people feel like they don't got their head on their shoulders, but to be able to just up and leave, as individual young men, like multiple came out here by themselves to link up with each other. Then now mom's here. I'm like, what is going on? Like that's a wild story. But the way that life played, it put them in a position. I know the family is comfortable. I know everybody feel better to be out here than where they from for real.
Right.
Like I know being back home come with family and friends and stuff like that, but sometimes you got drama that you ain't even put yourself in that you don't need to be a part of.
Right.
So that fresh
Absolutely.
start is always a good look.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, what inspired you to move by yourself from Detroit to Arizona?
I ain't gonna lie. One day, I'm on the phone with my cousin. I'm on the phone with T. He like, man, you gotta come down here. He just keep calling me. One day they called me in the studio. They rapping. Then one of my homeboys, but one of my homeboys, he ended up hopping on the phone rapping. Then in my whole verse, I'm like, damn, how I ain't never think nobody really be like out there knowing my music. So I'm like, all right, bet. And they called me one day, show me parties and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out there. That's when I made my mind though. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go out there for a minute, see what it's like. Went out here, ended up liking it. Went back home, and I'm like, yeah, you gotta go back home to see, like, yeah, this ain't where you wanna be.
Right. Absolutely.
Went back home, seen that, and I'm like, yeah, shit, I'm going back. I know what to do now.
Awesome. And how old were you when you made that decision?
1920.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay. So, fairly recently. Awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, what are your goals as an artist? I know right now you do have some songs that you've released. They sound really good, by the way. I've been listening. So, what are your goals for yourself?
My goals right now is really to keep pushing, keep dropping, uh, and keep picking it up. Really bring, like, how can I say this? Really bring up a lot of people that's around me, and just keep pushing it so I can show a lot of people, like, it ain't just street, it ain't just that. It's just like, nigga, you if you trying to, like,
He basically saying he trying to put everybody in position. We had this conversation yesterday because I'm the manager, but for him, he gonna have an album release party in 2024. We really don't know the date yet, but we're gonna drop a crazy album. As many songs as you could put on the album that they allow us.
Right.
We're gonna try to put every song on there. The reason being is because we bring family in our music. Our videos is features, and we trying to put everybody in position. And we came to this understanding while we was driving that I'll be the janitor if I have to.
Right.
And I want everybody to know that. Like, this is the goals that we got set forth for us, and we got to be willing to thug it out all the way to the top. No heavy-headed people, everybody on the same page. Because right now he got the Super Bowl party. He got an event that he's performing February 9th.
Okay.
And we got a couple dates actually, so he might do a tour. If we take people with us, they're on the stage with us,
Right. Absolutely.
Like, he might be the only person underneath the contract, but everybody is going to eat. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And the way I see it is, like I told him yesterday, he signed a management deal.
Yes.
Everybody else we bring with us ain't on a management deal.
Right.
He the only person that got to share his money. Everybody else eating for free. Why not take the opportunity?
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
And that's how lightheaded we is with it right now. We not really stuck on stupid. We all working together trying to make sure everybody eat. And it's fun when you around your boys and your guys and your friends and your family,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, were you going to say something?
I was just gonna say, yeah, everybody eat,
And it's important too, especially because as you rise to the top, you do notice like people that, maybe weren't as close to you. They sort of kind of fall off, or they might start feeling some type of way about you. So it's good to know that like you have a solid support system around you.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's important. All right, awesome. Yeah, so go ahead and give us your social media. I should have started with that, but go ahead. Where can we find you if we want to hear your music?
You want to hear my music? Y'all can hear my music on iTunes, Apple Music. Well, that's the same thing right there. But YouTube, Spotify, Pandora,
iHeartRadio, everything.
you go find me everywhere, and y'all can find me at SM4CKK, 2Ks.
All right, perfect. Awesome. I'm going to have you repeat that at the end just so anybody who may have just jumped in can also get that information from you. So tell us about this Super Bowl party that you're going to be performing at, as much as you can anyway. How did that even come about?
Came about. I had but my mama came in my room one day, just like, you gotta go perform such and such. I know people that's gonna be there. I'm like, all right, bet. I knew about the event, but it slipped my mind. Like they did it all week.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going the last day. Went performed with friends and family. We
Mm-hmm.
typed it up, and we just went in spots. So they like, yeah, you can go to the Super Bowl. I'm like, all right, bet. We there.
Awesome.
And it's in Vegas. So I'm like, yeah, we don't gotta drive too far this time. Shoot. Yeah. And when it's that close, 4.5, probably 5 hour drive, depending on how many people you take and how many cars you go up the mountain with.
Yes.
Getting the Airbnb and booking hotel rooms is more efficient because it's not like you got to pay $1,000 flight.
Right.
So we trying to take everybody with us. Like it's gonna be a movie for sure. Like
Awesome.
we want everybody to go have a good time and enjoy themselves for real. Because a lot of people never been to Vegas.
Right.
Like for him to be out here from the Midwest,
right,
and doing it on his own. I've been in Arizona since 2008. I know people who never left Phoenix, and I'm talking about never went to Tempe or Avondale or Glendale. I'm like, bro, like y'all sleep on life right now.
Right. Definitely. There is a lot of opportunity, and it's nice to see, Smack, that you're really like taking advantage of that opportunity. And I can definitely see your drive. So
just think about this. His name's Smack, right?
Yes.
And we performing.
Right.
And I'm screaming Smack. Mars screaming Smack. Everybody screaming Smack. And Floyd Mayweather walk in talking about Smack. Come and get us. Come and get us. We got that music that'll smack for sure. You hear me?
Right.
This might be what you need. You want to retire? You don't got to fight no more. Come on this way.
So where did the name Smack come from? Is that like a childhood nickname that you had?
It's crazy. Mama made the name. Mama made the name. But she gave it to my pops and shit. But me, I'm named like right after my pops. I'm the third. So,
okay.
Like I kind of like went with the name, and that's another reason why I threw the foe in it, because it's a different Smack. This ain't that Smack.
Right.
I'm on a whole another different situation other than that. Like, I don't want to take nobody's name, and you know how that be. So it's like I took it to a different level. I ain't want to be I ain't want to be the same as everybody else.
Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. And for those of you who are listening online, we do have mom and we do have brother in here being super supportive. So again, just reiterating the support that Smack does have as an artist. So from the perspective of an audience member, so if somebody's coming to watch your show, what do you think makes a great performance?
A great performance, you got to come with energy first though. You got to make your crowd feel comfortable. You can't just go in there yelling. You can't, you got to introduce yourself the right way. Everybody don't like, I say ratchetness. Everybody don't like too crazy,
right.
Too much. You got to just come you. But I ain't going to tell you like change your ways. Because maybe that's you, that maybe they like that. Maybe they like your style. But you just got to approach them the right way.
Right.
And basically just stand on business.
Another thing, know the words to your song.
That's a big part of the situation.
That's a big part of Smack image is no matter what song we turn on, he word for word. And it's like when he's singing his own music, he emotionally invested into it.
Right.
Like his face, his body language, everything is like you can see him in the studio while he rapping it when he performing his own song. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when you can be an idol to your own music, it'll have the fans believing you more because you believe what you're saying, Right, it's not like he rapping somebody else's life, he's telling his own story.
Yeah, that's definitely important. It's funny that you even had to say know the words to your songs. But I mean, it's so true. I'm a comedian and I better get up there and know my jokes. Because people are coming there, they're paying money to come and see me. So that's really, really important. So, along those lines, what advice do you have for, young men, women who are coming up and they want to be rappers, they want to be musicians? What advice do you have for them?
That's crazy that you touched on that, because my little cousin called me the other day and was like, "Can you teach me how to rap?" I'm just like, damn. That's right there. That just inspired me more. It's like, but like, what advice I got is just like, bro, you can do it. Keep going. You gotta stay on your grind. Make music at least once a day. At least write once a day.
Okay.
You know, and practice rapping it. And once you do that, you really got it in the bag. All you need after that is just go get you a good cameraman and take off.
Absolutely. So, there was a song that you did go viral for. Like, what was your reaction when your what was it? What is it? Ops. Yeah, Ops Know What's Up. I love that song, by the way. I was bumping that on the way here. But when you went viral for that song, like, how did you feel when you saw that?
When I seen it, I was low key surprised. I'm like, damn, I didn't really think it was gonna blow up out here like that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like regular people who really listen to my music and back at home was gonna be playing it. Then I just got to seeing a lot of people from out here, Cali, and different other stuff. I'm like, damn, this shit might really go up. I'm like, man, hold on. So then I got the rapping on like the Thrizzler and stuff. I done made like a little rapper on there. And then that's when it just was like, yeah, a lot of people got to following me and stuff. I'm like, okay.
Nice.
Hey, the crazy part is, when I met Smack, I never knew I met him because I was shooting another video for somebody else. He telling me I'm in the video. I got a hoodie on. I'm just sitting in the corner, not saying nothing. I'm like, what? He like, yeah, I was there, bro. I met you. Ooh. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I don't remember. I had to go back from last night. I had to go back, watch the video. Right. I'm going through the raw footage. I'm like, I hear myself say, nah, G, you good. I'm gonna just shoot around you, because he was in the video like, hey, am I in the way? I was like, nah, you good. I ain't pay attention. And that just goes to show you that everywhere you go, you need to be complacent on who you are around, what you do and what you say, because you never know who you in a room with. And for me to get opportunity to manage him, I'm looking at him like, bro, you're good. Right. But he's looking at me like, bro, you're good. Like, so it's in a situation where like we're humble. Right. I'm not on no pedestal. He's not on no pedestal. We still surprised like how the music go, Right. Like we're not even expecting the feedback that we're getting for real. Like it's like every day we wake up, it's something new on Instagram going on, and we just looking around like, did you see this?
That's awesome. And it's interesting too, because I actually went to an album release party for another one of his artists. So me and him actually met before, even before now. So it's really cool how like everything is all interconnected.
Can you tell Smack what was my job description at this album release party?
He was the doorman.
So Pete Game, I threw an album release party for another artist, booked the venue, paid the security guard, paid the bartender, paid everybody. Right. And I was the doorman taking the lovely ladies to their seat.
He walked me right to my seat, or walked me and my friends right to our seats.
So that goes to show you, we humble around here. We just want everybody to be successful. So this next album release party, when we post it up for Smack, y'all got to show up. I promise you, I'm going to take you to your chair. I'm going to give you your drink, and we have food, whatever you need. The food free on me.
It was awesome. I'm looking forward. So yeah, definitely. Please make sure you give me the date for that once you guys get it all set up, because this is awesome. Very, very cool. So from the perspective of, let's say you're putting together a show. Let's say you're putting together a show. Of course, you're the focus, but you're going to have other people. What makes a great show from the side of someone who's putting it together?
What makes a good show from the side of
Yeah, from the perspective of you're putting together a show.
If I was putting together this show,
Yes.
I was putting together this show, I go grab like couple top artists from out here.
Okay.
And go grab some people back from home. And probably like another state, because I know a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy. But I just bring them, everybody from like one state, and just like, I mean, different states, and just like try to make it like a big, how do I say it, like a big show. But it's like, it's gonna be like it ain't really like a show for it. It's just gonna be like a exchange of music, basically.
Like
Nice.
a showcase.
Yeah,
Like a showcase.
yeah.
Okay.
So we exchanging fan bases, we exchanging music, we locking in. It's gonna be a different.
It'll give everybody an opportunity to get great quality with video footage too, like content. Everybody there for everybody for sure. Like when you was at the Lepre album release party,
Yes.
everybody put on a show. Everybody got the love. Everybody did a great thing, you know? And that's the opportunity we want to give to everybody. Because the whole camp is hard over here. Like we
No
can't
joke.
miss right now, you know?
Right,
So it's
right.
like when you're dealing in a situation where you can't miss with your art,